I'm gonna wait for you guys to come in here. Hello, hello, you guys. We got to create our own entertainment, it seems like. And I'm gonna wait for you guys to come in. You'll probably get the notification about the live very shortly. So I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes until people start to pop in. Hello. You guys have been liking this midweek. Hey, Dewan. Hey, Janet. Come on in here. We gonna kind of, hey, Jenny, talk about this snooze fest. You know what? My thing is, when it's a sweeps month, you should start off sweeps month with a bang. Now, I know last week was the beginning of sweeps month. Monique, listen, that's why I said I'll just come in here and chat with you guys about it, because I don't know if I wanted to even take the time to edit a video about the bold and the beautiful. I know the one RJ and Luna isn't enough entertainment. Come on now. Janet, tell me about it. Too much. Listen, you know what? I think they should have, I kind of want to talk about the Young and the Restless, because I didn't do a video on that today either. To me, it was just, I do like the bonding moment between Nicholas and Adam. I like the brotherly moment there. But this whole thing with Nikki and her not telling, trying to keep secrets from her husband. You see, he put an APB out on her, right? He got his security team following her around town. She should have known better than that. You cannot keep secrets away from Victor Newman. So I want to start there. We'll talk a little bit about Young and the Restless, and then we definitely have something to come up with for the bold and the beautiful. And yeah, that'll be my today's video. Since I didn't do a recap, I was like, let me just come in here. We're coming into the middle of the week. Why not, right? Hey, Melissa. I haven't seen today's episode of Bold yet. Yeah, well, Melissa. Yeah, well, I don't know if you'll be interested in seeing it. To me, it was a snooze fest. They all preparing. They spent the whole episode preparing for this party that Eric wants. And I mean, I don't know if you want me to spoil it for you. But, yeah. And then, of course, Luna. More Luna and more Luna and more Luna. Yeah, Tommy, I like the whole brotherly communication between Adam and Nick. Did you guys see Jack trying to get Lauren to be Nikki's assistant? And I'm like, I don't think Victor is going to take too kindly to installing, or at least Jack, installing people to work at one of his Newman companies. I mean, you're going to just tell Lauren to drop what she's doing, and I need you to go over there and work at Newman Media with Nikki. That ain't how that go, Jack. That's not how that goes at all. Honestly, seriously, that's not how that go. You can't just install somebody to work over at Newman Media. Victor is going to have a conniption. You heard the party was going to be boring, Dewan? Yeah. This whole week is going to be pretty much about that. They should have started off the spoilers. I mean, not the spoilers, the sweeps month, which technically was February 1st. We did get Thope, but that was the highlight. And then everything else was just, So, that's why I said, let me just come in here and chat about both of the soaps really quickly with you guys, and then, we'll shut it down. Usually my videos are somewhere between 8 and 10 minutes lately, And I put a little extra additives in there. But I'll give you guys probably 20 minutes to a half an hour where we can just vent or chop it up about what happened today. Yep. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, that whole thing regarding Jack and Nikki and Victor and Lauren, I'm just over it. I am over it. I'm like, somebody go put that girl into some type of therapy. I mean, look like Claire is doing a lot better. Maybe that's where Nikki needs to be right now instead of running a company, running around town, and all about that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see. What y'all saying? I didn't even watch B&B. Katie Cat, listen. You didn't miss anything, Katie Cat. Lauren being COO don't even make sense. I know. First of all, it's not Jack's place to even put Lauren into a Newman company. How are you just going to tell somebody to go work somewhere else in a company that does not have any connection to you? Yes, Tommy, she needs a rehab. Absolutely. Maybe the hot sweeps will start next week for the rest of sweeps February. Right. I mean, we still got a couple of, 3 more weeks all the way up until the 29th. But it's like, come on. I mean, I guess listen, Eric had all of November sweeps with the coughing up the blood and the hospital and the fashion show. Can we give February sweeps to somebody else? And I don't mean RJ and Luna either. I mean, they're a cute couple, but I guess cute in a, I don't know, teenage, college type way. But yeah, I'm just not feeling that. Nikki will be safe in rehab away from Jordan. You would think Nikki needs a rehab. She's just running around town dictating her treatment. Jack is supposed to be the sponsor, but Nikki is dictating to him how she wants the sponsoring to go. Make that make sense. They haven't shown enough of Eric and Donna for me to care about them as a couple. DeJuan, listen. Eric had the whole month of November, which was sweeps, the whole month of December, and the early part of January. We got a break with this whole Finn and Xander and Thomas and what happened on Mulholland Road. And then we got some Thope the beginning of February. And then we're back over to Eric and Donna. Yeah, I don't know what they was thinking. You supposed to jump off the sweet months like fire, like gangbusters. I'm over Nikki. If I was Jack, I would tell Victor. You know what? Nikki was not thinking properly when she actually thought she could sneak around in the first place. You know, once Victor gets suspicious, he's going to put a detail on you. She should have known that. The moment she saw him at the bar today, she should have known. Nobody else knew she was headed there. So who else could have told Victor but his security team? It's just crazy. The one say RJ and Luna will get married. Really? Do we have to endure that? It's one thing. You know what I'm hoping? So I was thinking about a twist. What I'm hoping, you know how Eric was saying life is too short, anything could happen, life is not promised to you. I hope that maybe he'll say that at this party to get, Hope thinking. Maybe because she thinks she got all this time in the world. I need more time. I need more time. I need more time. Which is why I did that edit yesterday with what Eric was saying. And then I said one eternity later. And then she was like, I told you, Thomas, I need more time. So I'm hoping as a twist, if I was to flip the script, right? If I was to flip the script, I would have had it where he make that whole speech at the proposal, because that proposal is supposed to happen tomorrow, I think. Yeah, and then the wedding is supposed to happen on Thursday. Okay, whatever. But I'm hoping he bring that up to kind of light a fire under Hope to say, look, all this time you think you have, You know, seriously, make a decision. You know. Hope bugs the living crap out of me, but dope drama is the reason why I watch. Listen, Katie Cat, I think besides you, that's what's keeping us going right now. I mean, Liam has been pretty much non-existent. They gave us the 2 kisses from last summer when he kissed Steffi, and then Steffi decided, you know, of course, Jacqueline went to maternity leave to have her baby. And then they just swept the kisses up under the rug. We still don't know what they're going to do with it. And Liam has just been just as non-existent. So, I don't know. Any new thoughts on who Luna's dad is? I was hoping Fed. Listen, can we get to that? The week before sweeps, that was the biggest question. Who's Luna asking, who is my dad? And then they switched over to this whole thing with this proposal and party. You know, everybody was talking. Remember I did the live last Tuesday? Everybody was talking like, oh my God, is it Jack? It's not Bill. Is it Finch? How she was looking. They just dropped it. And all we got the last, we got Thope, but then we got RJ and Luna and this whole romance thing. And then we got, the situation with Eric. RJ moves quick. Yeah, he does. Melissa says, yes, he does like his daddy, Ridge. Yep. Why do people call him a waffle boy? It don't make sense. Okay, let me explain it to you, Tommy. I don't know how long you've been watching The Bold and the Beautiful. For the last up until probably 2022. Well, we might as well say last year, 2023. He's a waffle boy because he waffles back and forth. He did that for almost a decade between Hope and Steffi. So he'll get with Hope and then he'll lust after Steffi. He get with Steffi, then he'll lust after Hope. And he keep waffling back and forth and back and forth. And so that's why they call him the waffle boy. Yep, exactly, Jenny. Tommy, because he waffles back and forth between Hope and Steffi. Exactly. Rednacks. Hey, Red, listen. Rednacks, you have been lighting up my comment section. Thank you very, very much. You know I got to give you a shout out. Everybody looks for your comments. And D. Spencer. I haven't seen D. Spencer in a while. I hope everything is okay. Pops in. You guys, Jenny, all of you guys have been lighting up my comment section. Melissa Spencer. Hey, Nadia. What's going on, girl? But Redneck said, I'm only here for Thomas. Hope is who I tolerate, but the rest of it is boring. Exactly. Technically, to me, Thope has been carrying the show. When they dropped that stupid storyline last year with Bill and Sheila ended up going to jail, blah, 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 they switched off in May for the whole storyline with Hope fantasizing about Thomas. And then we got all those fantasies, and we had that build-up, and then what happened in Rome, and we got the 4 days of Thope in July, and I mean, we were riding high most of the summer. And then November sweeps came, and that's when they switched off to Eric, and Jackie went to maternity leave, and so we hardly ever got Thope. We lost Taylor. It was like, come on. Because, you know what, besides the whole situation with Bill and Sheila Carter, we had that pact between Brooke and Taylor the beginning of 2023. And we all know how that went. Nowhere. And then we switched off to Thope, and the summer was hot, hot, hot. Tommy said, Audra is going to play Tucker. Tucker's not stupid. Yeah, she's planning on playing him. She's been using her charms to get in good with Tucker McCall so she can snatch that company from up under him. Does anyone know if Ridge and Brooke are still getting married? Listen, Katie, I don't even know. Brooke designed her own wedding dress. And then the next thing you know, they stopped talking about it. So, who knows? I disagree. RJ and Luna's been carrying Bo. Carrying it where? Right, Dewan. I know that's got to be a joke. Jenny said Ridge is the original waffler. Absolutely. He's waffle boy number 1, I'll say. And then Liam is 2.0. Ridge was waffling between Taylor and Brooke and probably other women for years. So, yep, as Bree call him, Pinecone Poppy, he has been waffling before Liam has. B&B needs better pace and do more action. Yeah, they just all over the place, Medora. It's like they're windmilling. It's like, oh, okay, I'm going to throw you guys this. Okay, we're going to throw y'all this. We're going to throw y'all that. And it's like, can we get some consistency, people? Thope is carrying B&B. Yes, Sandy. D. Spencer. Yay, there. I was just talking about you, D. Spencer. Hey. I'm always loving your recaps. It's great and always love his Listen, you see I didn't do a video today, right? I didn't do any recaps because both shows was just, to me, Young and the Restless besides Nick and Adam. I loved that today. Everything else was stupid. That whole thing with Nikki, I'm over it. And then Jordan, if y'all gonna bring Jordan to town, just bring her already. Good grief. Just bring her. This is the February sweeps. Come on, we gotta light it up out here. And as for Bold and the Beautiful, sheesh. Bold and the Beautiful was absolutely boring today. Yesterday it was one thing, but today Luna talking about her first time and, Eric planning his party and then the Logan sisters were bonding. Okay. If that's what you want to call drama. Dewan said Pinecone Keyhole Ridge is pathetic besides being a supportive father. Sheesh. Where's Steffy? We haven't seen her in a few days. Since last week when she was complaining about Thomas and Hope getting engaged. Thomas proposing. Jenny says Nick and Adam was my favorite scene. I love that. Oh my God, that was a long time coming. Adam actually trusted his brother to be vulnerable about what's going on, and he even asked Nicholas for advice. And Nicholas didn't judge him. It was like they were actually brothers, good brothers looking out for each other. Why can't they all be nice to Adam? Adam has to start his own company. I'm over treating, especially Victoria. Victoria talks to him like trash. And it's just so unfortunate because honestly, he has helped all of them. He's helped all of them. He saved, and I always talk about this when it comes to Nicholas. He saved Faith a few times, including giving up an organ, saved him out of that tornado. He could have left him there amongst the rubble, unconscious. So, yeah, I don't know. Bold and the Beautiful was yes, D. Spence, oh my God, it was a snooze fest. I'm like, y'all can't start off like this. I know they got to be listening to the fans. I'm hoping they are, but everything is already pre-recorded 6 weeks ago, so unfortunately, I don't know. Hopefully the Xander will show up and we'll see what happened with that. Hopefully we find out who Luna's dad is. I'm more care about that than her sleeping with RJ. I didn't even do an edit on Instagram on those two. It's just not something I'm interested in. It's just not there for me yet. She's been here since September 13th. She's been here like 4 or 5 months. I'm not there yet. You know what I'm saying? I would rather, and honestly, just to be honest with you guys, here, pull your ear to, your speaker. Honestly, I would rather have her with Zende. That's just my opinion. I think we would have got a little bit more heat if they had put her with Zende. That's just my opinion. Oh, yeah, I heard about that, Melissa. Yeah, let's send condolences to Heather Tom as she had a loss this weekend. And Melissa did put the details in the chat. Hey, Delmonica. Like, we really wanted to know about the mom verdict about her son. Oh, listen. Yeah, it came right in for that. Yes, yes, yes. I saw that. It cut right in the middle. Katie Cat, maybe this is a comic for both shows. I hope so. Maybe it'll jump off the week of the 12th. Let's just hope. You know what I'm saying? Let's just hope. I'd rather see Zendaya and Luna too, huh, Devon? Yep. I'm sick of Hope leading Thomas on. Yes, I said they've been together a long time. If she's still questioning her feelings, but it's time to move on. I honestly want Thomas to be like, look, let me just give you some time. You want time? I'll give you some time. But I'm not letting you sleep with me while you figure that out. If you need some time to figure that out, you're going to figure that out not sleeping with me. How about that? And then that'll tell her true intentions, whether or not she is actually legitimately interested for something long term, or she just for a booty call or a situationship. You know what I'm saying? So Tommy says, I'm over Devon being a hypocrite. He act like dad. I wish he treat Tucker nice. I feel bad for his grandson. Yeah, Tommy. And the thing is, the reason that was why he stopped talking to him is because of what Ashley said. Ashley said that he was being emotionally abusive, and all of that. We still don't know the verdict on that. It's still he say, she say. I don't care what the waiter says. The only way to clear this up is to actually pull some video footage. Maybe if there are some cameras in the bistro. And then that would clear it up. Nobody would have to say nobody got anybody paid off or any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that would be too easy. They need to keep the drama going by, us trying to figure out what actually happened with Tucker and Ashley in Paris. You know what I mean? So that's probably why they won't just go and do a footage type of scene. Hopefully Finn is the father, and that would be I hope so. Something need to wake everybody up, because right now it's a snooze fest. Roderick. Hey, Roderick. Welcome. How come the writers of B&B are not doing anything with... well, here's the thing. The guy that plays Carter has been doing a lot of production on The Bold and Beautiful. He's been behind the scenes. So that's why we haven't really seen him a lot. He's been like one of the producers on the show. Maybe he's just trying to get his resume up, which, okay, do what you got to do, But that's why we haven't seen a lot of Carter. I think it's the fact that he loves only her and has loved her for years in addition to the good loving. Yeah, Cheryl, I agree with that. But the problem is that how long are you going to continue in this vicious circle? She keeps begging. I mean, not she. Thomas keeps begging. And it's getting to the point where it's pathetic. And she keeps saying, I need more time. I need more time. My marriage just ended. Girl, your marriage ended almost a year ago. Now, I'm not saying that that's a lot of time. In real world, that might not be. But in soap world, come on. Please. Tucker and Ashley are boring. I wish they had kept those two together. I actually think they make a good on-screen couple, other than Audra and him. You know what I'm saying? So technically, I wish that they had kept them together and, see what they could do. They got her in this whole tailspin with this storyline. I'm like, come on. Is she misconstruing, or did he actually do something nefarious? You know what I mean? So, let's see. D. Spencer said, oh yeah, we need to shake up for a storyline. Yes, we do. Dewan said it makes Thomas look like a joke. It makes him look like a simp. You are right, but it also make him look like a simp. I mean, because at this point, you have no standards. You just letting this girl use you, and you just like, whatever you want. I'll be here forever. I'll do whatever. It's okay. You can continue to use my body, but I don't care. I'm going to still be here forever, even if you don't have a decision and you just doing what, yeah, so. Cheryl says Audra is playing Tucker at his own game. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And I'm hoping as we get further into this week, it gets better. Now, I'm curious because at the end of this week, this whole thing with Diane gonna get tired of playing nice with Nikki. Because every time Nikki calls, Jack jumps. And I mean, she's been very nice so far by being, accommodating. Oh yeah, Jack, go ahead. You know what you gotta do. Go help Nikki. But at some point, Nikki needs rehab. This having a sponsor who Jack is also a simp. You just letting this woman dictate to you how her recovery should go. And it's not working. She's getting worse and worse with this situation by the day. Because she's telling him how this whole sponsoring process should go instead of the sponsor holding her accountable. And then she's lying, she's sneaking around, and then Jack want to put Lauren over at Newman. Victor is going to have his head for all of this. Because Victor, he's been lying to Victor. He's been tiptoeing. His wife been lying to Victor. And at the same time, you trying to install a person at one of his companies? That's not going to fly. Hey, Bree girl. Yes, girl. I didn't even want to make a video today. I didn't do either recaps today because Young and the Restless to me was stupid. Because I'm sick of Nikki running around. They got to get that girl some help. And then Bold and the Beautiful was a snooze fest. To me, it was a waste of 30 minutes. I could have watched something else on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Yes, girl. They are boring. Medora says they need more diversity. Maybe some... Oh, but you know what, Medora? They've had Maya. They did a trans story. And then they just, once the girl left, I think she got pregnant and got married, and she just went off to take care of her family. So, but they did have a trans story. Redneck said Thomas would actually be more appealing if he showed some attitude. That's what attracted him. I mean, that's what attracted him to Hope. Because she wanted that bad boy energy. Now he's just like, I'll do whatever you want. You want me to wait? I'll wait 1,000 years if you want me to wait. And I won't move this way. I won't see anybody else. I won't do anything else. He's being the opposite of what actually she became attracted to. So, Audra needs to take lessons from Brooke. You're so funny. Yes, Bree, it is Terrific Taco Tuesday. Yes, thanks for joining the live. Yeah, hit that like button. Show your support. And Bree, I need to chat with you when you get a chance in the messages. So, I'm going to hit you up in your message. I got a question for you. So, keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I wanted to pop in because I didn't do 2 recaps today and I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. And, I'm like, I don't even want to waste the time the editing and all that stuff for what? Especially for Bold. Yesterday was boring. I saw y'all take a look at it. I mean, I saw what y'all had to say in my comment section yesterday. I tried to throw a piece of editing in there yesterday's episode, with the one eternity later and Hope still saying she needs time, just to give it a little oomph. And, and then they came back with this today. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. I don't even see anything that I could use, from Bold. Okay, I will, Bree. Thomas needs to stop waiting. Jenny, tell me about it. Cheryl says Jack is not helping Nikki. He's enabling her. A sponsor is not available 24/7 and a sponsor. Exactly, Cheryl. Cheryl, ding, 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 ding. You are absolutely correct. But see, here's the thing, and we talked about this on the Friday night chat. This is why she chose Jack. Because Jack is going to allow her to do what she wants. She chose not to deal with Victor because Victor is going to hold her accountable. He's not going to be mean to her or anything, but he's going to hold her accountable. He's going to track her down. He's going to try to do this and that. Whereas Jack is like, whatever you want, you're okay. No, you're not being bad. This is part of the process. And it's like, Jack, really? You need to tell that girl the truth. Stop coddling her. But see, the problem is, this is not her just taking one drink and she got thrown off the wagon and she needs a sponsor. She had an IV into her vein with alcohol. You need therapy. You need rehab. Having a sponsor run around hold your hand is not going to be able to handle the intensity of what she had to go through with how she got thrown off the wagon. She didn't have just one drink and got thrown off the wagon. She was tortured, locked up, and given an IV and served vodka for at least 2 or 3 days. Jordan had her locked up before the other Newmans got there. It's crazy. She need rehab. And it would be up to Jack. That girl shouldn't even be working. She can't even answer the phone without freaking out. I mean, what if remember earlier in today's episode, she got a phone call. Nobody answered. She hung up. The phone rang again. She's screaming, leave me alone. Who's to say that wasn't a person calling there to do some type of media op with her? And they'll be like, okay, did I call the right number? Is this Nikki Newman, or did I reach you at a bad time? She shouldn't even be working right now. She needs to detox. And then she's running around town in ride shares. Anybody could. She's a prominent billionaire's wife. Anybody could see, oh, that's Nikki Newman in my backseat. Oh my God, I took her to a bar. It's just stupid. Yeah, Cheryl, listen. You were right. I know you started that particular comment. Redneck said your lives and chats are on fire, like D. Spencer says, and I agree. Listen, we have a ball over here. You think, it's fun. Now, wait till my girl Bree is on here, Trish, J Money pops in, and Keisha. On Friday nights, if you can. I don't know what type of schedule you have, but oh yeah, we have a lot of fun, and we are online for sometime 2.5, almost 3 hours, depending on how good and how much we got to cover. Tommy says Billy need to be nice to Adam because that's Connor's son. I'm tired of Billy. Billy need to go take several seats. You're absolutely right. I mean, but I got to give Billy credit for this because he did tell Chelsea, maybe I need to take a step back because I'm biased when it comes to Adam. So he tried, but, Chelsea was like, no, I need you. Please help me. So, but I agree with you, Tommy. Cheryl says Nikki needs detoxifying along with inpatient therapy. Absolutely. So even besides the alcohol being in her system, she needs therapy just from the trauma. You got a needle in your neck from a woman who you thought was your assistant. You were knocked out, locked in a room. They put a bloodied-eye Victorian doll in front of your face. IV fed you alcohol. Gave you a tray with vodka on it. And you couldn't get out. And then when you did almost escape, your family were poisoned. And then you come to find out that the woman that worked with you that stabbed you in the neck is actually your granddaughter. That's a lot of trauma. So even without the alcohol, she needs actual therapy. So you're right, Cheryl. Denise. Hey, Denise. If Luna takes Poppy's pill, she might get loopy or do something to Zende. You know what? I was thinking about that because Later this week on Bold, there's this spoiler about Poppy panicking about losing her special pills. So Bree said we need crossovers. Both shows need a shake-up. I agree. Bring Audra or Lily over to Bold and bring Sheila over to Y&R. Listen, Y&R, they got the players in place to do what they need to do. It's Bold. They just got certain group of people. I mean, as much as I used to get sick of Liam, I'm kind of like, right now, bring Liam back to stir up some trouble. What happened to this so-called villain edit that they were talking about on the talk? Where's that? You know, I'm just, ugh. Oh, you look for, oh, listen. Yes, Cheryl, tell them. We have fun on Friday nights. They sure could use Taylor on Y&R. Listen, I wish they could have kept Krista Allen. I mean, I know that I hear there was a lot of drama with that whole situation, but bring a Taylor back. Bring some Taylor back. I don't know. Recast the role. I wish we could have kept Krista, but if we're not going to keep Krista, just recast the role. You know, bring over somebody else. Then they hyped us up with this Diana lady. Come to find out, look like she's just the realtor. We got this teaser about this huge jaw-dropping storyline that Kimberly Brown was looking at the script and all that. Where is the jaw-dropping storyline? Is it going to be that Finn is the father? We need to get back to that. We got a whole week. This whole week is about Luna, RJ, and Poppy, and Eric proposing and getting married to Donna. So be prepared if you're going to watch it or not watch it. You know, I'll try to do my best. Hopefully the episodes will get better. You know, where I can really have some fun with the editing and do your recaps. Redneck said bring back lame one and listen, I'm okay if Liam come back now. I needed a break from Liam because he was doing some crazy stuff last fall. But now I'm like, look, bring back Waffle Boy. Let him go face to face with Finn again. You know, they just dropped the ball with the whole 2 kisses. Delmonica said, I'm glad they allowed Victoria and Cole tell Claire. Yeah, I think that was good. That was pretty good. I agree with you there. And she seemed like she was in a better space with them being honest with her. So I agree. Omar. Hey, Omar. Oh, I skipped a comment. Hold on. Okay, Delmonica said, I'm glad they allowed Victoria. Tommy said, Adam was right. This not over. They should have listened. They should have. They should have. And she probably going to come in and burn that whole Newman Enterprises down. Because they should have paid attention. And then you got Nikki on the loose. They trying to figure out what's going on with her. You got Ashley on the loose in Paris. They're trying to figure out what's going on with her. It's just a mess. So we did have also today the whole thing with Abby offering Tessa a job. So I'm assuming we're going to see more Tessa now. If she's going to be the day manager of society. And she's like, I ain't never had no experience being a manager. We'll see how that works. Because we really don't have a storyline for Tessa and Mariah. Yeah, anything but the snooze fest. Omar said, I wish Sheila would go back to Y&R for Lauren. That would be something to give us a little bit of, edge. You've been binge watching Bree earlier seasons of Bold. I'm on season 4 and the writing was so much more exciting and intriguing to watch versus Bold now. I agree. Melissa says, I think Brad Bell is going to find a way to unalive Taylor off the screen so he will never have to bring that character back. I hope not. I mean, listen, here's the thing. The Logans have each other. You got Donna and Brooke and Katie and Hope. They got their little family over there to be supportive. Why can't Thomas and Steffy have their mom? They unalived Phoebe. That would have been nice if they would have kept an extra Forrester kid around. Phoebe's gone. And then, of course, all of the other Foresters, that are missing. The Ricks of the world, and Maya, and I don't know what they're doing over. They just got one core group of folks that they just keep rotating through the storylines, it seems to me. Then, yeah, Ron Julian, they kept Justin. They should have kept Justin and Wyatt. They could have kept Justin. I totally agree with that. Redneck says, oh wow, yeah, Bree. I wish they would bring Sheila over to Y&R so she can interact with Lucy. Exactly. Lucy is Sheila Carter's granddaughter through Daisy. Daisy is Sheila Carter's daughter. They could have crossed that over. Or maybe have, like, they start writing each other. And then all of a sudden, Lucy was like, I want to get to know my grandmother. And they're going to be looking like, who? Grandmother? Yeah, isn't Sheila Carter my grandmother? Don't. Something like that. I want to meet my grandmother. She's my grandma. She's in L.A. or whatever. They could have crossed that over that way. Let's see. Tommy says, I think Nate and Audra would have been a good couple. Nate and Audra. Well, they might still be working on that. I don't know if that's completely out of the water because she was about to get on top of him last week until Tucker showed up. So I don't know. That might not be out of the wheelhouse yet. Sandy. Hey, Sandy. Zende and Luna better pairing. Yes, I agree. I think Zende could bring some heat to that situation. They should have started there. Medora said, I think Liam will come back to get custody of Beth. Yes. I could see that happening if she say yes to that proposal. DeJuan said Ashley is on Delulu Island. Yeah. I think it's possible, but the only way to verify that is that if we had the actual footage of the bistro. And if we don't see Tucker throwing around chairs and breaking glasses, then, she's on Delulu. Redneck said even Rick would do, but RJ and Luna, I know, they've made them a focal point. Like they're the next upcoming, I don't know what they're doing with that. It's just, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say they're bad actors. I just think the storyline is just not it. They need another, they got Zende, but throw another girl in there. Where's Paris? Or, bring another young lady in there to bring some traction somewhere. I don't know. Sprinkle something in there. Bree says, I always thought Ridge had another child out there that might pop up. It would be interesting. Bill keep having kids pop up. Hey, Pam. I really hope they don't unalive Taylor. Just let her sat gone if that's the case, because I don't want Thomas to go dark. It would be so predictable. I know, right? Bree said Nate and Audra, nope. Why, Bree? Why? DeJuan said, talk about the Lulu Island, Sheila Carter. I wish they would even bring She-Con back. They supposed to be engaged. Are we moving forward with that engagement? Or are we just dating? Or what we doing with that engagement? Omar says, actually, the actress who played Sheila don't have to go back because she had Phyllis's face. Yeah, she did. She did have one of, she sure did. I remember that. Ron said, what's the purpose of Xander coming back? Well, the whole thing, I guess, he's not going to be done with this situation of supposedly, Hope and Thomas and how Hope shouldn't marry him. I don't know what they're doing. Hopefully we get some fire for this February sweeps. RJ, exactly, Bree. I agree. That or Freeform. The Disney Channel is Freeform. One of the two. Medora said B&B is not a Logan show. They are involved in every storyline. I need a break from them. I know. I just wish they would give us some, I don't know. Valentine's Day is next Wednesday, right? So what are we getting? Is this leading up to, because the wedding of Eric and Donna is supposed to happen this Thursday. So what are we getting for Valentine's Day? I've been hearing rumors, but I don't even trust the spoilers anymore talking about the rumors. The spoilers have been kind of off. Tony says, hey Tony, Y&R is so boring. It's the storyline right now. It just doesn't make sense. Bring Jordan on. If Jordan is out there on the Amtrak in a disguise, making her way from Oregon, from escaping prison, headed to Genoa City, let's get her here and see what happens so we can say Adam told you so. How about that? What happened to Diana Carter? Yeah, that whole thing got hyped up. I don't know, Rednecks. It's a good question. Nate deserved better than the hotel mattress. Girl, you so crazy. Dewan said Luna's already saying she loves RJ. Luna is not just a hotel mattress. You know, that's the crazy thing. Luna and RJ can already profess their love in less than 5 months. And Hope has been knowing Thomas for 12, 13 years. And she's like, I need more time. I need more time. But I don't need no time to know that I want to sleep with you. But I need more time. You know, I'll keep wearing this ring around my neck, but I need more time. I'll be like, you know what? No more nookie for you, and I'll hold that ring until you're ready. How about that? Ron Julian says, I was on Twitter, and people were saying to put Thomas with Diana. Yeah, but the problem with that is that her father, you know, is Massimo, which is also Ridge's father, which would make, you're right, would make Diana his auntie. So, yeah, that's gross. Definitely. Jasmine, hey, girl. I don't mind Rona. They're a young couple. She wore ribbons in her hair. Creepy Zende need to stop licking his chops and take a seat in an ice bath. But they need to table these two for a minute. The thing is that this is, when I think of soap opera, and for those long-time soap opera watchers in my chat, soap operas were very soapy, very steamy. It was dramatic, brawls, fights, hostile takeovers, steam sessions, shower scenes, you know, all types of stuff. And I know since 2020, you know, that whole era in the past 4 years, there's been a lot of changes. People are not getting as close as they used to. We're 4 years deep now. At what point can we get back? And we got that from Thope. That's why everybody was so excited about Thope, because it was hot. It was steamy. There was biting. There was scratching. There was long day sessions. And, you know, we hadn't had that in a while on both soaps. The last time we seen something as like what we saw with Thope was Adam and Sharon back in 2019 when he had her up against the wall and he picked her up and threw her on the bed. Now we've had scenes on The Young and the Restless, but not like what we used to see prior to 2019. And if you've seen some of the videos that I posted on Instagram, you know, I posted the one of Avery and Nicholas. And they were all on the floor. Papers were flying on top of the counter. Remember Billy and Phyllis? Or was it Nick and Phyllis? One of the two. When it was Gina Tognani. You know, scenes like that. We don't get that type of stuff. And so that's why when Thope came along, everybody was excited about it. Everybody. So, hopefully we can get back to that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Monica, I was thinking about American Freight in the clearance section. Girl, you so crazy. Jasmine said we need Thope back in the front. Right, exactly. Redneck says Hope has Thomas right where she want him and how she want him. You exactly correct on that one, Rednecks. Diana probably too old for Tom. Yeah, but the thing is that's his auntie, so that would be his aunt. Seems like Diane will get Oh, activated by Nikki spending time with her husband. Let's get another showdown with Nikki versus Diane. I know. I mean, and I wouldn't, at this point, I know a lot of people are not Diane fans. One of them being Jenna and Trish, which are not here. Hey, y'all, if y'all listen to this video replay later. My issue is that Diane would deserve to be pissed off at this point because her family need to be making some decisions. Jack should not be doing all this work. Jack should set boundaries. But at the same time, where your kids at? I understand Claire is going through something. Nicholas is just working. Victor is putting out APBs and stuff. Get that girl into a rehab. Stop letting her. She don't need to be working, answering phone calls, screaming at phones, and sneaking off and all this kind of stuff. Her family need to be helping her, not Jack. So I don't even blame Diane to be like, you know what, enough is enough. I've tried to be nice. I've tried to be accommodating, and every time I look up, this woman is calling my husband 24/7. What y'all gonna do about your mother and your wife? So I agree with her. Thomas needs another woman for at least seriously eye catch. Yes, that would light a fire under him, Jasmine. I mean, under her. Yes, it would. Diana and little Tink Tink. Now, I think that would be good. You are absolutely correct. Poor little Tink Tink. I know. He's been missing in action. Somebody asked us earlier, I think it was Tommy, on why we call him Waffle Boy. So I had to give that explanation. I think somebody else in the chat also did too. Let me get through these comments. I'm going to be on for another 3 minutes, and then I'm going to call it. I gave y'all more than a half an hour. So I'm going to give y'all 3 more minutes. I hope I can get through all of these comments. It's 3 o'clock here my time. Oh, okay, Ron. That's good to know. Okay, let's see. Diana, little Tink Tink would be good. I agree. I need to see some romance on both shows. Bold and wait a minute. I need to see some romance on both shows, Y&R and B&B. Since Valentine's Day is next week, we really need to see more romance than business storylines. They need to give us something for Valentine's Day. I hope we get some more Thope. I wish maybe we even see a little bit of fire with Nate and Audra, because I think that would be fire. And I know Bree doesn't want that, but that's okay. But I agree with you, Roderick. We need some super soapy, steamy stuff next week. Jasmine said, I know Zendaya and Luna would be super soapy. Absolutely. Bold used to have 5 or 6 storylines. Now it's only 2. Mostly Logan drama. Girl, tell me about it. I don't think Luna and Zendaya would be sexy because she's such a kid. I don't know. We gotta see. I know she's probably in her early 20s, and I'm assuming Zendaya is too. Deacon and Sheila's storyline begins February 19th. The 19th. Okay, so not this coming Monday, but the Monday after next. I hope so. I'm looking forward to it. Only one, Bree, RJ, and Lou. Okay, you're talking to Bree. I'm over Phyllis. Tommy, you don't like Phyllis? Nate and Victoria was hot until they wasn't. Yeah, that whole thing was a hot mess, and he went back to his company. Hey, Shirley, B&B was better with Taylor on board. She even made Brooke look alive. Brooke does the same thing over and over. Brooke and her tribe get on my last nerve. They're so boring. I agree. Yeah, that whole thing with the bonding with the Logan sisters was just, okay, whatever. Sheila can't even put an end to those Logans. Nope. You're right about that, DeJuan. Thank goodness for this fun chat. Better than the soaps right now. Listen, I had to do something because I know it was a snooze fest and I wasn't finna sit up here and recap a boring snooze fest of a episode. Bree said, I feel like Bo need to fast forward the show. Let's see where the characters are 2 months from now. I know it would be different. Yep, I agree. Have Jordan work with Diane. Take Nikki out. Oh, Lord, Omar. Jack isn't still in love with Nikki. I hope not, because Diane gonna take him in, take the company away from him if he screw up. They still can never say what Diane has done. I know. They've been saying Diane is up to something. Diane is up to something. You know. Nikki is a complete mess. Yes, yes, yes. RJ and Luna is boring. Yeah, well, that's the other thing. Where's Lily? Hopefully Lily will be back soon. And then Dewan say Luna's over 18. She's all fair game for Zende. Jan. Hey, Jan. Welcome. I'm late to the stream because I just finished bowl. Hope all is well. We in California enjoying the break in the storm. Oh, my goodness. Be careful out there. Jan, it was a snooze fest today. I don't know about you, but ew. Yep. All right, you guys. I know y'all trying to sneak extra comments in. It is 3:01 p.m. CST, my time, and I got other stuff to do. But I wanted to come in when I usually post my videos and kind of just have a live chat with you guys because I didn't want to take the time to actually do a recap because it just, I thought we would have more fun, chatting it up on our own and creating our own vibe over here. So, yeah, and hopefully we'll have another hot summer. Yeah, and it is over 60, about 60 of you guys here. So, I appreciate you coming out with this midweek chat. Always make sure you check out our live chats that happen on Friday night. Hopefully, well, I will forewarn you, we're getting a proposal tomorrow. Now, I don't know what's happening yet on the Young and the Restless. I should be getting that information in about 15 minutes or so. So, we'll see what happens on the Young and the Restless. But for the Bold and Beautiful, oh yeah, we got a proposal tomorrow. All right. Okie dokie, you are so welcome, Delmonica. Thank you guys. Thank you, Rednecks. I appreciate all of you, especially y'all in my comment section. Y'all keep it lively. You keep it entertaining. And I always try to make sure I send my little hearts to you guys to let you know that I've read your comment. And sometimes I even comment on some of you guys, So, I want to make sure that I stay engaged with you all, whether it's in this chat or in the comment section on my video. So hopefully for February sweeps, we'll get a boost after this week. Because, this week is all about, about the engagement and the wedding of Donna and Eric. So we got another Mrs. Forrester coming into the fold. All right. All right, bye, you guys. I will talk to you later and stay tuned for everything coming up the rest of this week. Talk to you guys.